Hi, this is Jenny from the Sewing Palace. I'm here to show you some wonderful classes that we have here at the Sewing Palace, some beautiful quilts, and some things that are coming up. So I would love to show you the new hexagon quilt. It's called Perpetually Hexy. It's a quilt-along that Dawn is teaching here at the store, and this is the newest block that we're featuring. The background is all pieced with triangles, and then you'll do English paper piecing with your hexagon blocks on top. You will use the new calendar for your hexagon blocks, and that will feature your different blocks that you will be making in your quilt-along. So she teaches on Wednesdays. You can take it any time when you want to jump in. We just started this quilt in January, or if you would love to do the Millefiori from the quilt-along last year, you can jump in and we will show you how to do all that. So the wonderful things about English paper piecing is you can do it by hand or by machine, but it's a very portable, fun project, and you can build your project as you go. So these are some of the things that I'm going to show you. This is called maker's tape, and this is a tape that helps the rulers or templates stay on your fabric and not slide. This is a perfect press tool, and it helps you with your gluing and removing the paper. Then you'll need a water-soluble glue stick. This is some of the paper that you will use. This is for a 1-inch hexagon, and this is a pattern here that uses the 1-inch hexagon. And then these are some of the templates. So these are some templates that we have on the fabric, and there is maker's tape on the back, so they really do hold on the back. Here's some maker's tape right here. So here is the hexagon template, and you would put a piece of maker's tape on the back of that. So maker's tape is right here, and it just is real easy to work with. It'll stick on. And then the wonderful thing about these templates is you can lay them on your favorite fabrics and then fussy cut your little motif, which Dawn will show you in class. And then the other thing is you can cut multiple layers. So this is scraps. This is a jelly roll and a bunch of strips. You can use any of your scraps and layer them and be able to cut a bunch at one time. So when you have the maker's tape on there, you will be using that to center on, and then you'll cut. So I'm just going to cut these sides, and that will be 5 1-inch hexagons all cut and ready to go. So those are the hexagons, and then what you'll do is you'll use the paper which comes in this packet here. You lay it on the back side of the fabric, and then you use the water-soluble glue stick to go around the project and glue it over. So you'll do this process if you're doing it by hand or by machine. You'll get these papers ready. So again, this is a really portable project that you can use to go all the way around and travel around. When you're all done, you'll have a piece that looks like this. So depending on your paper or your template, you'll get different shapes, and all those shapes will fit together. Here's an example of one that fits together right here. So you would piece those together, however it's going to form the shape. And you hand stitch those, or machine stitch. If you want to know how to machine stitch or hand stitch, Dawn or Julie are going to show you. We do have a free class next Tuesday that you can join us for, or come on in and we'll show you all these wonderful things. We also have these wonderful template holders. So if you start collecting templates or paper and your glue stick, you can put them in these little organizers that will hold all your goodies. This is one that is already filled with these wonderful templates to make the Millefiori quilt. It holds tons and tons, so you can keep them all in one spot. So we look forward to seeing you. Come join us for some inspiration. This is Jenny signing off from the Sewing Palace.